All right, we are gonna finish up our weaving. So here's my weaving all done. I left some space down here. I already have my dowel that I colored with Sharpie to make it more interesting. So it's not just a wooden dowel. So I did use Sharpie on that. So what I'm gonna start with is down here at the bottom, as low as I can go, I'm gonna cut all these, all my loom strands off because I need to tie all these together so that they stay as one and don't come untied. So I'm just kind of going as low as I can, cutting all these off. Okay, so all these little pieces can get thrown away. Okay, now I'm gonna be very gentle. I don't wanna lift it up there yet. So I've got these. So there's a couple things I can do. I could braid them. I could twist them. I could tie them. I could put beads on them. I would probably do like, what color do I want? I'm gonna do pink because I don't have pink in my rainbow. I would probably do 2 strands through 1 bead and then tie it so that they're getting tied together. When I braid them, I would braid them and tie it at the end. You need something down here to keep your loom from coming undone. So this might be actually kind of hard to get. Oh, there we go. So I might do 2, 2. Yes, I have enough to do 2 in each one. Now you might have to do 3 in 1 or 1 in 1. It's just kind of however many things you had in your loom, however long your loom is. Right? You could twist some of them. You could just tie them in knots if you don't want beads. You could cut them short after you tie them in knots if you don't want anything hanging. There's so many options you can do to end your loom here. This is hard to get 2 in there at the same time. Sometimes if I twist it. Oh, I just can't get that second one. Okay, what else could I do? I could use my needle. I really have a hard time. I could pull this and push it through if I can. There we go. I think I'm gonna do pink all the way across. Okay. Ooh, I got an idea. What if I put the opposite 2 in a different color bead? Oop. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get those 2 beads or not again. So I could tie them here. I could add another bead. I could put these 2 together and add a bead. Then that would leave this one alone. So, all right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tie these now. So a couple things, I could tie it in a bow like this. I might double knot it so that bead doesn't come off. Could leave them like that. I could cut it short then. I could leave it just like this. I could tie them in a knot where I loop over itself and tuck it through. Oh, I don't know if mine's long enough for that. Nope, I think I'm gonna tie it in a knot like this. Like I'm tying my shoes. And I'm going to double knot it so my bead doesn't fall off. Now you don't have to end it with beads. This is just one option. You could just tie it if you don't want beads on it. Totally up to you. I would make sure you double knot it though. Okay. There's that. Now if I wanted to, some of these are coming undone. I could actually fray them, undo them all so they're kind of poofy and cool at the bottom. So I could go through and do that to all of them. I might do that later when I time lapse it. All right, next thing is, let's look at the back. So mine's taped here. So I'm gonna actually untape this very, very carefully. Oops, pulling part of my loom off. That's all right. Okay, and then I can remove this. Okay, so you see I have these loops here, so I'm gonna use my dowel and I'm gonna kind of weave it in there, right? Over, under, or through each of these loops so it can hang. Oops. Okay. So it's gonna go like that. And then what I wanna do with these two is tie it. My ends. Maybe your ends were at the bottom. That's okay. We can tie a knot in those two. So there's one. Here's two. Something like that. Trim this. Trim that. Okay, so now I've got my loom hanging here off my little wooden dowel, my bar. Just like so. Okay, last thing I need to do is a small piece of yarn. I'm gonna tie to go up and over so I can hang it from a hook or wherever I wanna hang it. I'm gonna go with this little turquoise color. Does not need to be very big, just a small piece. Something like that I can tie to it so I can hang it. So I'm gonna tie that right near here. Oops. Tie it around. Hold tight. Double knot it just to be safe. Okay. Oh, I might have wanted a longer piece, I guess, if I move this in a little bit. Okay. All right, there we got it. I can hang it on the wall. If I really wanted to, I could come up and push up my yarn so it's close to the edge, although I tied it right here. I don't know if I can move that up. Make it nice and tight. Or tighter, I should say. Okay, there you have it, our weaving. I can hang it from right here.